Hi guys, welcome back. Right, today I'm going to show you what's in my cupboards. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos and things on Pinterest, and they've got all these beautiful jars that they've put the cereal in and they lay them all out, or the beautiful baskets, and you've got all the little stickers, and that's all on your kitchen cupboards. Well, I don't know about you, but I don't know who comes around your house and see what's inside your cupboards. Now that's fine if you want to do it, but the way that I've done it, I've just taken everything out, I've organised everything, I've thrown quite a lot of stuff that's out of date and just realigned everything. So if you want to see how I've sorted my cupboards out, keep watching and I'll show you what's inside. In my first cupboard, the first thing that I did was actually put a meal planner up, because that can save you time and asking what the family wants to eat every day. So if you go through, say on the Sunday, what you're going to eat, it's so much easier to do that, and you know what to buy and you know what you've actually got in stock. So my food bill is around about £250 a month, and that's family of 4 and a cat, which costs a fortune. So £250, that's not too bad. So that's all my tin section. Remember, you can just go to it and go and get it. With this drawer, I've just kept all my tea towels in here because they're easy reach, because that's where the sink is. This is just some flannels here, so when I've washed my hands at the sink, I've got something to dry my hands on. So in this cupboard below the actual tea towels, I've got all my cereal. So these what we have every day. We have bran, so I'll put a bit on it because there's nothing on there. So we have bran, cornflakes and porridge. And these are all the extras that I've got, so I like to bulk buy. So I've got the cornflakes over here, and they are to about August. And these are August as well. So I've got plenty of cereal, so that's all kept in there. We all know where it is. In this cupboard here, I've just got all my pots and pans. Now these ones here and this one is about 28 years old, so I brought wisely back then. Remember, if you've got about 12 different pots and pans, sort through them, see what you use constantly, and maybe give some away to the charity shop so sort of other people could use them, and then that will make it easier to get in and out for your different pots and pans. So the drawer above the saucepans is my just in case drawer. Now I think everyone's got these, and I think a lot of people have a just in case room, just in case you need it. So there's lots of different things in here, a few tablets, lots and lots of pens, because we all need some pens, tape measures. So have a drawer so you can just throw anything in, so just in case you need it. So that's my just in case drawer. So the cupboard under the sink next to my just in case drawer, I've just got a few little bits cleaning things. Now I only use 2 different cleaning methods in my house. I have this bottle here, and that's a multi-purpose cleaner, and I clean everything with that. But if you see all these companies and you need this bath spray and this kitchen spray and this other spray for all around the house, you don't need them. Just buy one multi-purpose and one bleach. That's all you need. So I've got all my little cloths in there, and any towels, which I think these ones here are about 20 odd years, and it's just an old towel that I've cut up. And so I can use these for any spills. So that's that, and I've just got a few vases in the back of there. So this is a knife and fork drawer. Keep all my knives over to the left, knives, forks, spoons. And here, if you use these all the time, keep them in. But if you find yourself not using things for a year, put it away somewhere, and just in case if you need it. If you don't use it within that year, say 2 years time, then chuck it or give it to the charity shop, and just to make life easier, life simple. And that's that drawer. So underneath the knives and forks is my plates cupboard. Now there's only 4 of us in the house, but just in case with people coming round or you're having a party or something, I do have some at the back as well, but I haven't got that many. I've got about 20 dinner plates, there's about 11 here, so there'll be 9 at the back. So that's the plates cupboard. So the top cupboard up here, I've got all my gravy, my stock cubes, corn flour. I've got a box here which was a biscuit box, but now I've put all my spices and everything in here, so I can take that down use what I need to do when I'm cooking, and then just pop everything back, and so that's all in there. Make sure that everything's just organised in there with all your condiments and things, salt, vinegar. In this one I've got all my cups, I've got my calendar up here so I know what I'm doing or what the kids are doing. I've got all my cups in there. I actually had 23 different cups, so now I've got rid of some of them. They've gone to the charity shop, and I've got these left over and 2 underneath just in case if these get broken. My glasses there, and I've got some wine glasses in another cupboard in another room because I don't drink wine, so I've just got them just in case if someone comes over and they bring a bottle of wine that they want to drink. So that's that cupboard. In the last few cupboards here I've got my another food cupboard, so I've got my pasta chili sauce and my pasta. I've got my curry and then my curry sauce. Now, this is another biscuit tin, and I've just kept all my little packets all in here. These are actually just empty milk cartons that I've actually cut down, and these ones here you can actually see through it, so that's good for there. So that's all my packets that are nice and easily accessible to get to, and obviously a few more cans. Now I do make a lot of fresh food and that, so these are just, if I do bean and sausage casserole, I'll just use a can of beans. These are just extras for my vegetables that I do, but I normally have them all frozen. So the last 2 little cupboards here, well, cupboard and drawer, is I've got the bin in here, so that's really accessible, and that's 28 years old as well, so if there's nothing wrong with it, then just keep it. And the cupboard above the bin has just got all the bin bags, kitchen roll, cellophane, tiny little freezer bags. So that's the kitchen, and I'll just take you to the utility and show you what's in there. So now that we're in my utility, in this cupboard I've got some extra spare cans, so I can replace the ones that I've got in there. I've got all my spaghetti and pasta, just there a backup for the ones that I've got in there, so that's the backup cupboard in that one. In the little basket up there I've just got all the birthday banners and candles, because it only comes out once, well, 4 times a year, so that's in there. I've got hats and gloves, I've got the vacuum part in this one, I've got odd socks in this one, and that's loads of Tupperware, so I've got loads of plastic containers that goes in there. And at the top there is just got some extra wine glasses, so for when we have a party and I need to bring them all down. In this cupboard, the bottom bit I've just kept for the cat, because you need a section for your animal if you've got dogs or cats. If you've got dogs, probably put them at the bottom. But for my cat, I've got it in there. And this is the first aid kit. This is the bandage and plasters. There's candles and suntan lotion. Again, these are just old biscuit boxes, because I don't like to buy anything, because I thought if I can reuse or repurpose something else, then that's better. And just some of the extra ones that I use all the time. So that's the top part of the utility. So now I'm at the bottom half of the utility, and I've got my wash machine, I've got my under counter freezer, and then I've got here, which is my laundry cupboard. This is probably about 6 years old, the box, because I didn't want to go and buy anything, so I just use the box what I've got here, and that's the Force and Motorsport. So I keep my darks in there, just an old white box again, that keeps all my whites, my washing powder and my comfort and anything that I need to put in the washing machine. This is my ironing pile. I don't have an ironing basket to put all of them in, because I would, and I don't know about you, but I would leave it and leave it and leave it and leave it, and I would have like a pile of ironing like that, and that would really do my head in. So for me, I've just made this section here for when I can't get anything more in the cupboard, I need to take it out and iron it. So I'm only there for about 15 minutes rather than 2 hours to actually do my ironing. So that's my laundry part. So in this cupboard, I've got all my extra little bits for underneath the sink. So that's my towels, my kitchen towels, liners, the thick bleach, washing up liquid, and the iron. So that's just easy access that I could put on there, do the ironing, and that's done. At the bottom, there's just the extra bits of the laundry. So I've got about 5 boxes just underneath there. There's some more comfort, and this is where I put all my recycling, so then I can take that to the bin outside. So once that's full again, then I take that out, an empty box, and then can recycle again, because I love to recycle. So in the last 2 cupboards, I've got my PG tips. Now I absolutely love tea. I'm a wonderful British tea drinker, so I need all these. And these are some snacks like for the kids, so they can just come and get them, whatever they want. Now my old fridge freezer broke and that got chucked away, but I actually kept the actual freezer drawers, so now I can put all of my baking equipment and things all in here. So that's a really good idea if your ever freezer is gone, or you've got like a big drawer like this, and you put it in there so you can get stuff out the back. So that's that side. So in the last cupboard, I've got an empty shelf. Now there's probably not a lot of houses in there where you've got an empty shelf, but this is in case I bulk buy something that I'm going to be using in the future, and I can just store it in there for now until I use all the other stuff up, and if it's a bargain, then I'll put it in there. These are just all the drinks and the milk, so if you run out of milk for my tea bags, heaven forbid, if I run out of tea bags and milk, I don't know what I'll do without my cup of teas. And I've got some flasks in there as well, and the freezer box just helps me pull things out, and you can see more clearly in there. So that's the last cupboard. So that's the end of the tour of all my kitchen cupboards and utility cupboards, and I hope that's given you a few little ideas of what to do and where to place them. I would recommend that you sort of take everything out of your kitchen cupboards, or just do 1 cupboard a day, and take everything out, see what's in date, chuck that things that are not in date, keep the stuff that you're going to keep, or even donate the stuff that you're not going to use, or give it to family, friends. That's really good. If you've liked the video, then give me a little thumbs up. If you've really liked it and you're new to the channel, then consider subscribing, and then don't forget to press that notification bell and press all, and then that will let you know when I've made my next video.